So I request everyone, please do respond for all my questions. Try to ask the questions as many you can. And okay, don't be silent in the class. Okay, when you ask more questions, I will get more energy, more interest to explain more than given TOC, given topics list, okay topics. So please keep asking the questions wherever you feel there is a doubt and all, you can ask. Point one. The second one for today, don't worry, team. Every day I don't tell all of them. As we are in the beginning of our training, you should know my approach. I should know what I'm expecting from you. I also should tell, right? So the second one, team, the meeting details will remain the same for further until you get another mail, the meeting details are changed. Usually, whenever I change the meeting details, I will drop an email. Before that, I will inform in the class, hey guys, it's going to change. Hey team, within 2 days, meeting details are going to change. I will inform in the training. After that, I will change it. Until that, if you don't get any mail from me or any notification in the call meeting, you please continue join with the meeting details, same meeting details. Okay, for most of them, I give the mainframe ID access. Okay, so you guys can configure yourself and you can do start hands-on if you are already mainframe experienced person. Yeah, right. So any queries before I proceed further?
Good evening, Mr. Venkat.
Yeah.
This is Ramakrishnan. But the user ID is given, but not password. Password, can you tell me?
I'll send you. I'll reping the password. Okay. Since I hope you guys are joined in the corresponding mainframe ID, right? So
Yes.
for 5 to 6 people, I allocated one mainframe ID.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So I hope everyone joined there. Please join there. Whenever you do login in that particular ID, you ping in the group. I logged in.
Okay.
Whenever you do log out, you ping as logged out. That's all. Okay. It
Okay.
is for everyone. It is for everyone. It is not for only Ramakrishnan. It is applicable for everyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Venkat, which group you are talking about?
Sir, I have to get a mail from you. Okay. Or I got a mail. I guess I would have added you. I added in the group, sir. Check it. I sent you on WhatsApp group.
I mean, I didn't get, sir. Can you?
Yeah, you drop an email to me. I'll check it, your
Sure.
ID and all.
Sure, sir.
So Venkat, only one people can log in or log out at one time, or multiple people can log in?
At a time, one user can log in as usual. It's a real-time server, right? It is a mainframe server. At a time, one person can log in.
Okay. So if somebody is logged in, I cannot log in until they log out, right?
Yes, you're right.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So anyhow, I'm allocating max to seven for one group, one ID for 7 people. First 3-4 days, first 10 days, everyone try to do login. After 10 days, this count of usage is going to reduce. Okay, the interest which you guys are having day one will not be there. After 10 days, it start reducing before you close the training. So whenever you feel that whenever you're trying to do login, but someone is using, if it is happening for more than 3 days, you inform me, you ping in the group and inform me. I will change from that group to other group so that you can try with different timings or say different ID. Okay, so I will ensure that you will be getting server access as per your convenient. Okay, 1 or 2 occurrences it will be conflicting, but most of the times you'll be able to do it. Any other queries?
No, Venkat, continue.
Yeah. Yeah, Venkat, I just now sent my email one more time. Kindly, whenever you get a chance, please add me into the WhatsApp group.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do it.
Yeah,
I know
thank you.
I don't add actually. I'll send a link to a group. I'll send a group link. You can.
Okay, okay. Yeah, sure. If I get the group link, I'll add it because I wanted to download and start practicing. That's the reason. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry. I'll start explaining from today.
Venkat, this Ram. Yesterday I did not attend the class. Is there any important thing that I need to know?
No, because you already know your mainframe resource, right? Hmm. If not, I already shared the video. You can see in my WhatsApp status also. Okay. Right. Let's start. So, team, in yesterday's session, uh, I explained introduction to mainframe and what is mainframe, how uh, how mainframe is different when we compare either with Windows or other technology, Java or other technology. Everyone go on mute. Ramkrishnan, can you go on mute? Okay. So, and advantages of mainframe if you are using, and who are all using mainframe technology. So yesterday I talked about all of them. So, and if you missed it, if you want to watch the video again, it is there in already in YouTube channel. I updated in my WhatsApp status. Please go and check it. Okay, no issues. It is available. Okay. So all TSO ISPF videos I will upload in the YouTube channel for everyone. From JCL onwards, you don't get when it will not be uploaded in the YouTube channel. Don't worry. Already we paid the money. Why you are uploading in YouTube? Instead of that, we would have watched those video, right? You might ask. Okay, don't worry. So TSO SPF is the beginning one. With that, nobody can do anything with that. Right. So today I'm going to start with the TSO. Note not TSO terminology. Okay. What is subsystem and dash D we discussed already. So there is a tape and emulator. Yeah, the other keywords. Okay. Then other keywords of mainframe, I'll talk about it. Yeah, so as I told you earlier, we are okay. We are using MES is a one operating system in mainframe, one of the oldest operating system in mainframe, and ZOS G series operating system. It has a multiple versions. Okay, it has multiple versions. If you go to the Google and if you search, you will get the IBM from IBM site, which is the latest version. That is all about the operating system. To store the data, we use a concept of -D, direct access, storage, device, or tape. So these are all the two storage devices in mainframe. There might be other storage devices, but the most popular ones are -D and tape. Tape is the oldest type of that storage device, whereas -D is the not latest, couple of years back only it was developed. Still, we are storing our mainframe data on -D.
So there is one more thing called a SysDA. What's the difference between DASD and SysDA?
Sys,
Da.
SysDA, right?
Yeah.
Not sure. This I am not sure. We need to see it.
Might be referring to a volume name or something.
Looks like. The generally it is a volume serial. Okay, volume serial will be the SysDA or different what volume they are giving. Okay, I'll explain volume also. So what is subsystem? Okay, what is subsystem? It is a special software. Subsystem is nothing but I'm giving a just definition. It is a special software, is a special application which we install in ZOS operating system and for specific functionality, for specific purpose. I'll repeat the definition. Okay, subsystem is a, if you install any special software in ZOS operating system for specific purpose, that particular application, that particular software, we call as a subsystem. And those software or application is not part of ZOS by default. By default, it is not a part of ZOS. And the subsystem, it runs on its own address. Okay, it's all subsystem runs on its own address, but it is monitored and controlled by ZOS. So what does it mean? Okay, I'll talk about with an example. Example, we have a DB2. By default, IBM mainframe does not provide DB2. By default, you don't get DB2 by default. Same case with the CICS. Same case with the CICS. By default, you don't get CICS in mainframe operating system. So then how you deal it? Okay, by default, IMS DB, DC, you don't get it by default. So if you want to use, the client want to store the data in DB2, which is a database, it is a relational database. If the client wants to use DB2 to store the data, then they have to take a license. It is a commercial product. It is a commercial product. So client should take a permission, or not a permission, by the way, license. They have to take a license. After that, mainframe admin will install DB2 software in ZOS operating system. Example, in Windows operating system, you don't get all the softwares by default. Am I correct? You don't get all the softwares. Okay. Windows operating system will provide by default some softwares, but VLC player or some other softwares, okay, Oracle. What you do, you will download Oracle, you will download JDK, and you will install it. Same way, DB2 also the same way. Okay, so ZOS operating system by default don't provide DB2. Similarly, CICS and IMS DB DC. So like this, there are different subsystems are there in mainframe. So now you got, it is a special software which we use for, which we install in ZOS operating system for specific purpose. What is the purpose? The client wants to store the data in DB2 database, in the relational database called DB2. Similarly, if the client wants to implement their front end on in CICS, then we need to take a license. We need to pay money for that, take a license and install it. Okay, is it clear?
Yeah, clear, Venkat.
Right. So these are all the subsystems. Okay. So TSO by default, anyhow, it will be there, but it will be running as a subsystem. Okay. It will be running on subsystem. I said one more line. Okay. Subsystem will run on its own address space. Okay. It runs on own address space. In the memory, right? it should run on it. By default, ZOS will control. Within that, it will run and it will have the space. Whereas, so memory point of view in mainframe operating system. So DB2 or subsystem, it runs on its own address space. There is a separate memory will be there for subsystem, but that space and everything managed and controlled are monitored by mainframe. So that is all about what is subsystem. So just if you want more theory about it, let me take help of here. So what is subsystem in mainframe and list out them. Yeah, you see that they are not listed everything, by the way. So in mainframe systems, a subsystem is a specialized service provider that performs specific functionality. So within the operating system environment, it operates independently. I told you this also. By the way, team, don't think that whatever I said, it came as it is, most of the keywords, but I did not explore, I did not try before. Okay. So it's my own words from my experience. I said it operates independently, but it interacts with the mainframe core system, that is ZOS, to manage workload efficiently. So we have a JES 2, JES 3. There is another subsystem which I forgot. So JES 2, JES 3. This is the one subsystem. And secondary subsystems are, IMS, Information Management System. Let me note it for you. Okay. So this provides additional functionalities required by IBM products, vendor application or system installation example including. So CICS, when you need to implement that, you will use CICS. Tivoli NetView, I don't know exactly this. DB2, it is a relational database. WebSphere MQ. So yeah, as of now, any queries related to subsystem? Next, okay. Next, I'll explain what is volume. So I'll take a give image for volume in mainframe. See, I can explain team, okay? It's not giving generate image for volume. Let's wait. Right. So meanwhile, I'll give my one present explanation. You take how in a hard disk, we have a C drive, D drive, and so on. Similarly, if you take a dash D, that is a direct access storage device. What they do, they divide entire storage device it will be divided into different, drive. So in Windows terminology, drive. Okay. So this is the volume drive 1, volume 2, volume 3, volume 4, volume 5, volume 6. So this is the one volume. The name of the volume will be given by administrator, mainframe administrator, like a C drive, D drive, like that. How in Windows we are creating a drives in storage device, we are dividing into volumes, storage device. Volume 1, volume 2, X, Y, Z, ABC, PQR, like this. We will create multiple volumes. Anyone wants to add anything from your end, please add about volumes. I'll be happy to. Oh my God, volume means it gave mic volume. So very funny, right? Yeah. Any queries? Anyone wants to add anything? Please add.
So
Okay.
basically, volume is for storage, right?
Correct.
To
Correct.
represent storage.
How does it look actually? Volume?
So, like C drive, because that is level of administrator. But still, if you ask me, I'll show you one image.
I have never seen it.
Yeah. Um,
One thing, Venkat, you can write volumes in mainframe in Copilot.
volumes.
Yes.
Oh, it's okay, fine. We don't want new image. Yeah, you see that? So disk volume, there is a hard disk, they divide into multiple volumes. On the volume, we'll store actual data. We'll store the data. This is a like, when for your question, I can answer like this. Still, if you have any queries, you can ask me. That's why I said simple example, because that usually the volumes will be created by admin. But in simple way, how in hard disk we divide into volumes, we divide, sorry, how hard disk will be divided into drives. So why you divide into C drive and D drive? C drive will contain the program files, softwares and all. D drive, you will keep personal stuff or not very important. You will create a one more drive called E drive. So it is for easy picking, easy reference and formatting purpose also. If you want to format, you can format only D drive. If you want to refer, now you already categorized your, you are organizing your stuff with the help of drives. Similarly, you can do with the help of volume. That is the main purpose of the volume. Any queries? Okay. So next.
So, one question, Venkat. So, is that volume is divided into like specific storage, like one for files or one for, or it will be stored randomly?
No. Okay, there is a configuration for that also. If you take this is
Okay.
100 GB, you take 100 GB. So they will divide one volume for 2 GB. One volume can be configured with the 40 GB, 15 GB. Like this they can do, and they will give a name for that. So V1, okay, volume 2, volume 3, like this. So this is how they do configure. So now when they can restrict such a way that all Venkat students supposed to use, okay, only volume 1. That is how they can restrict and control and manage by the admin. So the volumes, that is all about volumes. You got it? Any cross question you can go to ask, please.
I'm good, thank you.
Next, we have something called emulator. What is that? Okay, emulator. So emulator is a software. It is a software. It is a software. It is a software. It is very important, guys. It is a software, and it is used. It is used to connect to mainframe server. It is used to connect to mainframe server from our laptops. So example, Windows or Mac and so on. So if I want to connect to Linux, we need to download putty and install it, right? So if I want to connect to the mainframe servers, which is located somewhere is in the world, it can be United States of America, Canada, Australia, somewhere else. But I need to connect from my laptop. For that, we need to use a software called terminology called emulator. So there are so many emulators are there in market. Okay, every company will use different emulators. Meanwhile, can you ping the emulators, what you are using, what you used in our experience? So I'll write one is Mocha Soft TN3270. Okay, so there is a Vista TN 3270. Rumba is there, something like this. Okay, and
View now.
you can ping in the chat window. I'll copy paste it. Okay, you can ping in the chat window which emulator you are using or you used it before. So you can ping it to everyone. View now. Acha. Ramba, Sangeeta pinged. Okay, very good. There is PCOM. Yes, I start in the starting of my career. I use this only. It's very user friendly PCOM. The QWS. I guess Vista, PCOM, Vista both are same if I'm not wrong. QWS or QWS something is there, which is a free version that also. Vista, I guess it's same. Vista TN, yeah, I written already. Anyone adding? Okay. Anyhow, you can do Google, not a problem. So this is the one. Okay, now I know what are the emulators used to connect to the server. But how do you connect? So step one, team. Step one, download any emulator. So it is not needed. The emulator, whichever I give, you no need to use the same. No need to use at all. You can go with as your choice. First, you have to download the emulator. Very good, download it. Step two, gather mainframe. I'm talking in general, not only about our training. So in project, once you join the project, automatically they will keep giving the documents. They will share your manager, supervisor, mentor, or buddy. Someone will keep sharing those details. So you have to gather mainframe IP address, which I already shared with everyone, and port number and mainframe ID password. So you should know all these details. Then step three. So install the emulator. Install the emulator. And step four, configure IP address, port number in emulator. Any queries?
Mainframe ID means user ID, am I correct?
You are right. Okay, mainframe ID means user ID or TSO ID. So
Okay.
TSO ID called mainframe ID.
Okay. Mr. Venkat, you share this notepad.
Yeah. I'm sharing with everyone. Okay.
Okay.
So okay. I guess everyone got any auto first reply to your email. So once you've done the payment, you replied there. I kept folders. Okay. TSO, ISPF, JCL. Open that, you will get the soft copy materials and the class notes. I have started already uploading.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So this is all about it. So let's try to do now. In fact, if you want to do in the class for 5 minutes, we can do it. Okay. If your network is good and everything is good, then only you do it. I know some people might be joining from mobile. Then that is the case. You cannot try. You can try later because this video I will share with you, or I already shared the video to configuration. So let me give the IP address by the way. 288.48. This is the IP address. If anyone wants to share and try that, you can try it. If you, okay, in my system already it is there. Port number 23. This is IP address. Okay, so now what you have to do, team. Okay, now or later also you can do, no problem. So I will use Mocha Soft TN3270. You type this one, it is a trial version. Don't worry. We can use for more than 3 months this emulator. Okay. So if you are having good money, if you're having a money, you can take a license. But ideally for our training, it is not required at all. So Mocha TN3270. Don't type only Mocha because it has a 5250 for AS400. Like different versions are there. Always or for mainframe TN3270. So if you want to type Vista TN3270. So this is the vendor. Go there, click on download. So here these people also giving 30 days trial. After the 30 days trial, I guess you cannot use Vista TN3270. Whereas Mocha TN3270, we have an option to use it. Then I'll type PCOM, someone suggested, right? PCOM TN3270. Let's try. PCOM is coming from IBM, it looks like. I'm not sure the link. I need to see where it is there. Okay. What else we have? QWS emulator, mainframe emulator, not QWS. Yeah, this is a free one. Okay, I guess. Okay. Go to products, go to TSO 3270. We have a test drive also. We have a free version also is there. You will get a team. Okay, no doubt. You have that. Okay, by the way, it's not required those many. And once the download is completed, team, just install it by clicking on next, 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 next. So while you are installing, no need to select any radio button and install anything. Just click next, next, next. After that, you will be landing onto this page. Okay, then once the installation is done, you can see the icon called Mocha TN3270. You can able to see Mocha TN3270, or you can search for, just you search for Mocha TN3270. 99%, it should be present on desktop. If it is not there on the desktop, you can search it like this. So I'll click on Mocha TN3270. For me, 30 days trial version is over because I'm using this server since almost 2-3 years. So, okay. So it is showing license is over. So what I can use, because I'm not doing anything illegal. Whatever the Mochasoft is provided as an option, I'm doing that only. So click on continue trial. So it is generated a temporary key for only this instance. If I log in one more time, one more key will be generated. Don't note this. It is not required because every time the Mochasoft will generate a different ID. So this time it got generated 1550051. So once you do that, you click on file, edit new session. I'll say edit new session. Provide the name. What do you have to do? Provide the name. I will give the name as May 2025. Then provide the IP address which I gave it to you and provide the port number. So usually terminal size is 24 rows, 80 columns. So these are all the details you have to do. Click on apply and connect. Click on apply and connect. So once you see this message, Sukesh, okay, and if you see this one, which means that it connected to server properly. Any queries? I hope you're comfortable till now.
Yes, Venkat.
Yes, thank you. Yes.
Yes, Venkat.
The thing is, user ID we have to use once, means one user ID can use 7 people, right?
I share, your guys are using same ID. So sharing, it's like a sharing ID. Okay. But at a time, one user can log in. If I log in with one ID, the other same user ID cannot be used by someone.
Mhm. Okay, so whatever user ID I got, so I have to use that one only.
Yeah, you cannot, yeah, you are not supposed to use other IDs.
Mhm.
Okay, because I dedicatedly allocated for 6 people one ID, right? So if there is a challenge for you there, then I can remove from that group and I can add it to another ID. Okay, to overcome those challenges.
Yes, yes, got it. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. So for your information team, we have around 5 IDs as of now. I can procure a few more IDs. Even I have to take IDs for rent only. I have to pay monthly and I have to get it for you. So those IDs are with me, Venkat A, Venkat B. These are all called TSO ID. This is called TSO user ID. The term already called TSO user ID. Venkat A, Venkat B. So Venkat C is the another user ID. So Venkat D is another ID. We have a Venkat E is the another ID. So we have this many IDs with us. Okay. There are few more IDs, but if I give 6 people, if I give for 6, 5 into 6, 30. So far we got around 25. So max 3, 4 people might come. Okay. So we'll be having around 35 IDs are sufficient. Right? 6 into 5, 5 into 6. So 5 IDs in each ID group, 6 people will be there. If it is required, I'll be releasing or I'll procure few more IDs. Right. So this is something about configuration of the server. It is hardly to take 2 minutes. Okay. If your internet is good and your laptop is latest one, or if your laptop is working very faster, then hardly it will take 2 minutes, not more than that. Right. So next, what I have to do, how we will connect to the server. Okay. So I want to talk about something called TSO. After that, I can go with my own flow. So what is TSO in mainframe? So TSO is a subsystem, I guess, as I told you. So TSO is the one which will help you to connect to the server and which will help mainframe system to connect by different users. What does mean? Venkat A, I can log in. You can log in with Venkat B. The third person can log in with Venkat C. The fourth person can log in with the Venkat D at the same time. Okay, I can log in with Venkat A, but you cannot log in with Venkat A because already I logged in. Venkat B, you can use. Third person can use Venkat C. So TSO is the one which will manage the logging one. But who logged in, you are not aware. You will not come to know. Okay. At the same time, more than one user can log in with the mainframe server, and that is possible with the help of TSO. That is possible with the help of TSO. You can see the same explanation here. So TSO stands time sharing option, is a component of JetOS operating system that allows multiple users to interact with the mainframe concurrently. This is the one I said. More than one user can access the mainframe because of the TSO. It provides an interactive environment where users can execute commands, manage data sets, submit the jobs. Okay. So when I logged in, the other user will not come to know. When I do log out, you will not come to know. That is not possible. Okay, that is the beauty of TSO. So you should know this part minimum to minimum. So interactive access, users can log in and interact with the system in real time. Command execution, you can execute commands also, command line operations also, for creating a data set, for submitting the JCL, and batch job submission. It allows users to submit the monitor the batch jobs. If you want to submit the job, I know I did not explain about job and all, but we will discuss later about them. And integration with the TSO ISPF. It works along with the ISPF, interactive system productivity facility. So a lot of terminologies we are discussing today. So what is the ISPF? Interactive system facility, interactive system productivity facility. Okay, so TSO can integrate work alongside with the ISPF. It's a menu driven, whereas TSO is a command based, whereas ISPF is menu driven. And TSO is essential for mainframe users, especially for system administrator developers working with the CICS DB to IMS. Yeah, that's all about TSO. Now, if I'm able to connect to the server, and if I'm able to, if I log in that, it will become the TSO will be the backend, and it is going to play the key role. Okay, any queries? Right. So now I will show you how to log in, how to connect to the server. Okay, let's discuss about that. So log on, how to, you can see the syntax are help, log on, space, mainframe ID. So which ID I gave it to you? Either it might be Venkat A, Venkat B, or Venkat C. To one of the ID I would have given. So I will type in the bottom. I'll type on the bottom, log on. So log on, either if uppercase or lowercase is perfectly fine, or mixed case is also fine. Log on. So in this training, I'm going to use Venkat A throughout the training. So don't use this Venkat A 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Anyhow, you are attending. Hence, for whom I gave the Venkat A, you guys don't log in between 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. when I'm teaching, because I will use this ID for demonstration purpose. I will use daily only 1 hour, that too, that is 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. So now log on space Venkat A. Let me explain. This is the logon screen. Okay. So user ID, Venkat A, the one what you entered earlier, that is coming here. Then password is here. Password here. When you are typing the password, it will be masked. Okay. The password, that is a, security aspect one. When you are entering the password on some servers, even it will not display stars also. Here at least it's displaying the stars. On some servers, it does not display even stars. Okay. So you have to give it. If you want to change the password, I will try to change the password for one of the ID. So enter, and you see that last time when I logged in and what is the current time login. You can see both of them. By that, I can understand whether what time you logged in before, what time, someone is accessed logged in. That I can see, and I can see this date and time. Then you got a ready screen. What you got? You got a ready screen. Once you get the ready keyword, you type ISPF to navigate it to ISPF primary option menu. What is that? We will discuss. So type ISPF, hit the enter, and hit the enter. You can see here. So this is called ISPF primary option menu screen. And you can see what is the user ID you are using to log in, and time, and screen. What is the language? It can be a French, something else. What is the TSO prefix, system ID, and so on. Yeah, someone about to ask the question, go ahead.
A password for Venkat D6.
I'll ping, just ping.
Okay.
Okay. Because I don't want to reveal someone's group password in the forum.
No
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah. So once you do login, now I want to log out. So by the way, team, don't close who are new to mainframe, right? Don't close this, click on it. If you click on it, it will be logged in status only. So if you close this, it will be still, it is in login state only. If you close it, it will be till login state for 5 to 10 minutes. So in future, never close like this. Okay. Always there is a proper way to log out. So type =X to close the screen. Type =X and you will be able to see ready screen. In other occurrences, you will get a different screen. Since we did not do anything, we got this screen. So I'll type log off. Earlier we typed ISPF. I'm typing log off. Once you type the log off, hit the enter to do a proper log out. Any queries?
No, Venkat, all good.
Okay. Okay, yes, I hope you are clear how to do login. Don't worry, every day I will do. Initial 5-6 days, I'll do login in front of you. But I'll show one more time so that who are new to mainframe, they will get an idea. It is there, sir. Okay, we'll see it. Which operating system you are using, Ramana?
Mac.
Mac. Someone said to use Mac. Who said Mac to use in the demo session? Someone told use for Mac, there is emulator. Check it if Mochasoft, because Mochasoft, I don't know whether it is available for free. Trial version will be there, by the way. Even if that is not there, we have to look for, you have to search for other mainframe emulator for free of cost like that. Google it, you will get a list. From there, you can explore it. But you should type TN3270.
Okay.
Okay, so I also try to find some, but meanwhile, you can also try. Next team, I'll do login again. So type TSO, this is the other way. TSO logon space ID or TSO and Venkat A. So I'll enter A11, B11, C11 like that. Whichever the password, you enter that password. So I'm entering the password. So if I want to change the password, I will change it now. If I want to change the password, I'll type new password. Once you type that new password, hit the enter. It will ask you the confirmation password. You see that on the top row. Re-enter the new password. Next, I will enter password. Guys, whoever using Venkati, I will ping the password in the group. You can use that alone. the latest password. So enter, I'll type ISPF to do login. I request everyone don't change the password, don't practice. Okay, don't practice it. Is it clear? Yeah, I pinged the password in the group now. Enter. Now I logged in successfully. I can type =X to close the screen, type log off. Enter. This is how you can do log out. So now you can close it. Okay, now you can close it like this. This is the right approach to do it. So any other queries? Do you have any other queries, team? Yeah. So we'll stop for today. We will see rest of them tomorrow. So Vinith shared some software. I request you to refer it. Ramna Reddy. So any other queries, team, from anyone? So tomorrow we will see little bit how we can navigate from one screen to another screen and everything. Okay. So be on the call, don't go.